Oh.
Continue recording. Yep. So just pretend to talk about what's going on.
And there's all sorts of stuff
Okay. Well,
There's things like that ladder. You want to put some
Wait.
I like it.
To Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys. What's up? Well, what we got, sorry, I was confused, but what we got going back here is Talia's going to try out one of the games, which is about spray painting, I believe. And spray painting
In VR.
in VR, yes. So she's going to be spray painting in VR, which is quite cool. And apparently the concept is just basically to stop people from spray painting buildings, which is good. So she's going to try it out. I'm going to talk to one of the creators, which should be good and fun once she's chucking it on, which is cool. So you can sort of see what she's doing.
So is everything present here?
yeah, this is fine.
All right, so give me your right hand.
Little wave to the camera.
Oh my goodness, I clicked a button.
There you go.
I can't see the controllers.
And just put your
You having fun, Talia?
So far, I don't know what I'm doing.
That's a good start.
So I'll show you one more thing. So yeah, that's the teleport button there. That's
Okay.
the important one. And
Oh
sprays.
goodness, that's very close to the wall.
Yeah.
Please take me
Maybe
back.
let's get out of the sensor.
Yeah, for sure.
So walk us through with what's happening.
All right. So yeah, what's happening?
This is happening. Yeah, I just got an invite earlier this week to come out because they found out that we were kind of local. So we're showing off King Spray. VR Graffiti. I think most people have heard of it. Yeah, sort of slots into the conference quite nicely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. How did you come up with the idea?
It wasn't my idea. I just worked on it. But the guy down in Brisbane who came up with it, he was a professional game artist, and he'd just be taking the train all day and seeing all this awesome graph on the buildings as he went by, and he's like, I want to do that. But obviously didn't want to be breaking the law and all that. So he originally came out with an Xbox version of it, and then when VR came out, they picked up a couple of Vives and just started working on it, and brought a couple of us on board to help out with the graphics and some of the technical stuff. And yeah.
So did you work on the graphics?
I did not. I'm the
what
least
component?
artistic person of the group. I do the sort of math and the networking and stuff like that. We have the guy who did the graphics, all the like making the paint look realistic and everything. He's down in Brisbane. He's amazing. And then we have another guy who does the physics and stuff. So like all these nice camera angles you're seeing as it's pulling out and stuff. He's a film guy, so he's planned all those things out. So we've got a pretty good team. Everybody's got a different skill, and it's all come together.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what's happening in here right now?
Yeah, what's happening in the game?
Well, she is trying to spray for the first time.
Trying. Note on the trying.
Testing out all of the things.
Well, I'm guessing you've never tried it before, like spray painting before or anything.
No.
Yeah.
Have you ever spray painted before, Talia?
No, I have not.
That's the right answer.
Yeah. Well, it takes a bit of getting used to. Like a lot of people, we've had a lot of people come on who are like graphic designers and just painters and things like that. And like some of the best artwork I've seen has come from those people because they're not just doing the same graffiti kind of stuff. Like some of the most interesting, innovative things have come from that. But they find there is a bit of a hurdle to get over because like when you're painting with a brush, you know, if you push harder on the brush, you get a wider stroke. Whereas in this, you have to pull away to get a wider stroke. So there's a bit of that sort of thing to get over.
Ooh, we got a bit of an eye going here.
It is. I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's looking cool. It's a cool concept. So do you think virtual reality will be one of the leading game industries in the future?
I hope so. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there that's not done well. You know, people are just trying to figure it out, and I hope that doesn't spoil it. I hope it doesn't just become, you know, that it just goes away because there's not enough interest. Because there are a lot of really good projects out there. I think the unfortunate thing is it's really expensive to try it right now. You know, like you got to spend, you know, about $2,000 to get a decent computer and to get all the gear before you spend the few dollars to get the program. So that's why we like coming out to events like this, because then people can just try it and they don't have to commit any money to it, and they get a good impression of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get a good impression.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just something about like being in that space, and that's why we do these nice environments, is because when you're in there, you do feel immersed. You feel like you're in a different place. There's nice sounds around, and yeah, it's good. Like it'd be different if she was just standing there trying to paint on a wall with no mask on, with everyone looking at her. But when you're in there, you know, you don't feel that there's people around.
Yeah.
And it's,
Sure.
it's a whole different experience.
And we're going to come over here. Talia, what do you think of this so far?
It's really fun.
It's really fun.
Having fun with it.
Do you think this is the future of VR?
I can hope. I can hope.
You can hope. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming and talking to us and telling us all about this cool game. I'm sure we'll see more of it in the future.
Cool.
Awesome.